here we go, round 4, game 1. We are up against Petamax. If you're not familiar, Petamax is a high legend player, very good. So this is likely going to be an intense series. He has brought Mage and Scout. He has notified us. We, of course, are on Combo Battle Mage, which is what we are playing now. And then we have our Charge Archer list. So, sure looks like he's on Control Mage, having not played anything, and not, say, like Action Mage. Control Mage can be a really tough matchup for us. Now, I really want to play a Bannerman here, but we also kind of need to bait Javelins, potentially. So,
the elements are mine to control.
I think we're actually going to do this. We have to start generating some form of pressure. If we get stuck waiting all day for finishers, we'll be not in a good spot. So he is a better, realistically, a better late game suite. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, maybe he's on the Prophecy Control Mage, which would be even worse for us. Like, that's a kind of a bad matchup for both of our decks, actually.
Follow me, men.
Alright, I think we risk kind of a bad matchup for both of our decks. Yep, definitely appears to be on the Prophecy. Oh, come on.
Behold my power.
Definitely appears to be on the Prophecy version, which is a bit of a problem. The Ice Storm may end up being pretty legit.
So, it has been written.
Okay. Alright, that's a problem. I mean, it makes it so that if we Ice Storm, it makes it so that Firebolt kills this, but we do, like, wipe the board. Right? We would Nord here, and Ice Storm. Wow. That is an impressive amount of free tempo that he's already gotten. The Javelin was kind of backbreaking. Yeah, I don't honestly think we have another option at this point. Biggest problem is he's still then, like, up cards too, right? Yeah, Harvester. That's likely going to get Desperate Conjuringed. There's nothing we can really do to stop that. I'd like to do this. Or maybe this.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
I'm doing this just because that means he has to either Javelin or Dawn's Wrath that. He's already used the one Javelin. Alright. Gonna gain some more health. Atro's a good top deck for us. Oh, come on. RNGesus hates me. Come on, Prophecy. So we could answer with our own Atromancer and then maybe Merrick, but if we don't deal with his, then we just lose, like, let's be honest.
The forest will not suffer your presence. I have you now.
Irma Mora tests us.
Alright, I guess we do that. The Dawnstar Healer is actually a legit problem for us. It's just enough health to be a nuisance. He's gotten so much, like, tempo. I would be shocked if we could pull this out. Which again is a problem for us.
May the ancestors bless us.
Alright, not Javelin was what I was about to say. Oh my god, he's gonna gain 6 health. Alright. We don't have enough for lethal, and he's got 11, so he basically wins with a lightning bolt, and there's nothing we can do about it. Right? Unless... So we can't Merrick this turn, or not Atromancer, we have to Merrick this turn, because that leaves us with enough Magicka to also Harpy.
Time to fight. Time
So
to fight.
we do this and hope for, like, maces and all sorts of shenanigans. Not Imperial Armor. There's a mace. Not Enchanted Plate. Let's silence that. We're actually gonna end up making trades here. It's really not a good sign for the record when your Merrick play is for survival reasons.
Fires of Alduin.
But that's where we're at with this game. The worst part is we've only cracked 2 runes, right? So like all the shenanigans he's already gotten from Fate Weavers and Desperate Conjurings and all of that. Yeah. Like, of course he can't get Nakreen off of his Conjuring. He gets Atromancer. As long as he doesn't wipe our board, we're looking pretty good going into next turn, though. Alright, so we're gonna do this. This. Make this trade. And now, so we still have Atromancer, which is worth 4, 8, 12. We can get him to 1, it looks like. Potentially. So if we can't go lethal, we probably are better off making this trade.
The day is mine. Your blood will spill.
And then kind of slow playing this to respond accordingly.
Talos.
Elements, I
Alright.
summon thee.
So we take him to 4. Ice Storm kills everything but our Nord, which is annoying. But we have all of our lightning bolts still in play. So if we top deck one of those and he doesn't gain life, we win. And if he does have an Ice Storm, or if he doesn't have Ice Storm, then we for sure just win. Yeah. Whew, that was close. That was pretty intense. We're on to game 2. Charcher's gonna have a hard time. Alright, sorry I missed the intro there. I thought I hit start recording. Here we are. Game 2. Actually, these two are like key pieces against Scout. I would like some early game, but... Alright, so, there we go. We know that he has Scout and Mage, and we know his Mage is the Prophecy Control Mage, which is a real problem for us.
They make it too easy.
But all we can do is try to push. So we need some quality hands here. Oh, interesting. I, at the moment, don't have an answer for that. So I guess we'll do that. This is likely going to find a curse to eat me, and there's not much I can do about it. I'd like saving this for guards, but we actually might just have to ping that. Maybe not. It's interesting that he didn't play whatever he found.
Mora tests us. Time to fight.
Kashit has had enough.
Wow. I think I'm gonna...
Who goes there? I live to serve.
I think I'm gonna change Petamax's name to Peta Prophecy Max. Because holy cow. Between last game and this game so far, the dude is cornering the market. So I have to assume that those are curses, and this is going to be Cursed and Leaf Lurker. Oh, Suppress. Interesting. Not a lot I can do about Suppress. I mean, not really. Alright, so... if we're trying to force maximum damage here... get more damage if I Earthbone this, but if I do it over here, I could also ping.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
If we do it like this,
My arrows shall
and
fly
like
true.
this, so that then we can push through that next turn and call it good.
Hands and claws.
Oh, kind of surprised he gave me runes, but
Kill them all.
he's probably just got a really good hand. Like, this guy going unanswered has been a problem, but we didn't really have a good clear path to dealing with it, so...
I am a child of darkness.
Alright.
Over here, this way.
We stand united.
Fire! The day is mine.
Time to fight.
And he hits another prophecy. Well, I think we just lose, gang.
Time to fight.
We maybe could have outraced this. There is no way in hell that we outraced that. So... last game he hit prophecies, I think on his like first 2 runes or whatever. In this game he's got 2 for 3 here. Alright, the Earthbone kind of helps,
I will protect the hist.
but not really. And another wear, but yeah. Alright, I guess we are gonna go to game 3, and with him having Prophecy Control Mage, I'm actually not sure if we can beat that. Like, as it is, we just lose to his board. So much tempo.
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Like, even if I make trades here, he's just still 1 damage off of lethal. and he's gained 1,000,000 health, and he has all those cards, right? Like,
Come at me! Fire's on!
I mean, we have to do it, I guess, in theory, but I don't see outs. Like, I can't see a path to victory because of the health lead that he has at this point. Yeah. Alright. We're going to game 3. Game 3 and lots of prophecies, ick. Alright, here we are. Clutch, game 3 of the series to get to the semifinals. Can't justify keeping either of those. And we are playing against what is arguably our worst matchup. It's either this or Prophecy Battle Mage, but they're both pretty bad for us.
We stand united.
Because, like, we are designed to hit face, and he is designed to get all of the free things as a result of us hitting face.
Come at me! This should be good.
So I legitimately don't know if we can win this, but
Be on your guard.
we're gonna try. Take the Earthbone here, right?
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Come at me!
Alright,
Ball 'em.
first rune down. It's the first game in the series where we're not immediately punished to all fuck. Alright. Alright.
The day is mine.
I think we do that and then see what happens.
This should
Alright,
be good.
that could be a problem. Scratch that, that is a problem. Health is an issue, guard is an issue, desperate conjuring is an issue.
Surrender.
Stand fast. We stand united.
Has had enough. They make it too easy.
Alright, that's the best we got. Ice Storm wins in the game, basically. And there's nothing we can do about it. Again, Dark Harvester kind of wrecked us.
Stand fast.
Alright, Hive Defender is a problem. Only one more. What's the more important thing to save here? These are both technically worth 3 this turn.
Come at
Actually,
me.
I think that it's this.
Khajiit has had enough.
Another
A
prophecy.
distraction might prove useful.
Of course, it's one that immediately punishes us by giving him a free trade into the kitty.
By our service,
What we really needed was a support heavy hand.
hold my power.
I mean, realistically, that is what we needed this game.
I'm ready for anything.
Maybe punish again. The reason I say support heavy is because the mages typically have a hard time dealing with the supports. Alright, we can take him to 3. So now we're just hoping for, like, anything off the top, basically. Like, Rampaging Minotaur, our 3rd Cliff Racer. We have to really hope he doesn't have like pillaging tribunes to gain life. Or harvesters.
Time to fight.
Yeah, if we were support heavy, mages typically don't have a lot of ways to deal with them unless they're teching the Vicious Drow, and so something that was like double Northwind Outpost and raiding parties would have suited us much better. Well, he's gonna clear us out. He's probably taking this trade. We need him to not gain more life. As long as he's at 6, we're still somewhat in striking distance. I think this stays in hand. I mean, ideally what we're looking for is like a charge guy and swift strike, a couple of charge guys, charge guy and buffs. So like this and a cliff racer would win us the game. We're at his mercy, though. He's not going to give us runes until he thinks he can beat us, and we really need him to not gain health. So that's just where we're at, unfortunately. It's probably... Alright. Guards in both lanes are definitely a problem now. We can get him down to 4. And then we're back to trying to go off the top deck. He's already used 2 Dark Harvesters, though, and I'm not sure if he has other life gain options. So this is kind of a tough call. I think getting him to 4 is probably important enough. It does also make sure that guard is out of the way. It just means that we have no hand. He's got to be getting close to like being able to one-shot us between Supreme Atromancers, Manticoras. Yep, I think we're gonna drop this because we haven't seen any of our supports. So at this point, we need him to not gain life and not alpha strike us, which is gonna be hard.
May the ancestors bless us.
Of course, he got Desperate Conjuring back.
By our service, we honor kind.
And he's got a 6 back on those. We've already used 1 Earthbone. So I think actually now we need... not that. So he got us 10, 20. Yeah, he's got lethal on board. And with this Gatekeeper in hand, not that he knows it, but that means we only have 1 Gatekeeper left in the deck to stop him. What a bummer, man. We really just needed supports. We needed him to not hit 2 Dark Harvesters. I knew that this one was going to be a bad matchup. I was kind of surprised that his scout hit as many prophecies as it did.
History shall remember this day.
Yeah, I think he's done the math.
Surrender or die.
There's what we needed.
You can't escape.
Even if we hit a Gatekeeper, Swift Strike would have been nice forever ago. He's got to have like Lightning Bolt or whatever. Yeah.
It has been an
Yep.
engaging.
Yep. Oh, we just needed a better hand. Bummer.